The cube root of a rational number. To find the cube root of any rational number, we have to find the number if we multiply it 3 times, so we get the result. Example, find the cube root of number 1, cube root of 64 equal 4, because we know that 4 times 4 times 4 will be 64. Or we can find the cube root by using a calculator. Use two bottoms, shift and square root bottom. Example number 2, cube root of 125 will be 5, because 5 times 5 times 5 will be 125. Or if we use shift and the square root bottom and write 125, so we'll get it 5. Now example 3, the cube root of 216 will be 6, and the cube root of negative 8 over 125, we have to find the cube root of the numerator, which is the cube root of negative 8 will be negative 2, and the cube root of 125 will be 5. Now, we can find the cube root by calculator or by factorization methods that we took in Form 4 without using a calculator. For example, if we have 216 and we wanted to find the cube root of it, first we will factorize 216. 216 divide 2 will be 108. 108 divide 2 will be 54. 54 divide 2 will be 27. And the 27 divide 3 will be 9. 9 divide 3 will be 3. And the 3 divide 3 will be 1. So, to find the cube root, each 3 digit from 2 and 2 and 2, we will take one of them, so it will be 2. And if we have 3 with 3 with 3, we will take one digit, which is 3. So the cube root of 216 will be 2 times 3 will be 6. And if we use the calculator, we will find that the cube root of 216 will. So we can find the cube root by using a calculator. Example number 1, cube root of 1728, using your calculator to find the result. Example number 2, cube root of negative 0.216. Example number 3, cube root of 3 over 8, using your calculator to find the result. Example 4, if we have a cube root of any number power 3, so we'll cancel 3 power 3 with the cube root, so it will be a. So if we have a cube root of 5 power 3, it will be 5. Example number 5, cube root of a power n will be a power n divide 3. For example, cube root of a power 6 equal a power 6 divide 3 will be a power 2. Find in Q here is a rational number, the solution set of the following equation. Number 1, 27x power 3 minus 2 equal 62. First, we will move a minus 2 here to the other side by changing the sign, so it will be plus 2. So the equation will be 27x power 3 equal 62 plus 2. So 27x power 3 equals 64. Since the operation between 27 and x power 3 will be multiplied, to make x power 3 inside alone, so we move x 27 to the other side by divide, so x divide 27. So to find the x only equal, if we have here x power 3, so to move the power 3 to the other side, it will be cube root. So it will be x equal cube root of 64 over 27, which is, by using a calculator, 8 over 3. So the solution set will be 8 over 3. Example number 2. Bracket 5x minus 3 all power 3 plus 10 equal 18. First, we will move plus 10 to the other side by negative 10. So 5x minus 3 all power 3 equal 18 minus 10 will be 8. 5x minus 2, since it is all power 3, so to remove the power 3 to the other side by cubic root, 5x minus 2 equal cubic root of 8, which is 2. So the equation will be 5x minus 2 equal 2. Move the minus 2 to the other side by plus 2, 5x will equal 4. And to make the x alone, or to find the value of the x, move the 5 to the other side by divide, so it will be 4 over 5. So the solution set. Example number 3, 8x power 3 plus 7 equal 8. Move the plus 7 to the other side by changing the sign, so it will be 8x power 3 equal 8 minus 7 equal 1. So to make x power 3 in a side, move the 8 to the other side by divide, so x power 3 equal 1 over 8. To make x alone, so we will get the cube root of 1 over 8 will be 1 over 2. So the solution set will be 1 over 2. Find the value of x in each of the following. Number 1, cube root of x equal negative half. So to move the cube root to the other side by its opposite, which is power 3. So x equal negative half all power 3. So x equal negative 1 over 8. Example number 2, cube root of x equal negative root 4. So to make it x alone, we'll move the cube root to the other side by power 3. So it will be negative 4 all power 3. You can find this result by using the calculator. So it will be negative 8. Example number 3, square root of x equals 64. So to find the x, since it is power 2, so power 2 move to the other side by square root. Because we know that if it is power 3, move to the other side by cube root. But here power 2, so it will be moved to the other side by square root. So x equal square root of 64. And since it is a square root, don't forget to write positive or negative, because we have here two solutions. So it will be positive or negative root 16, root 64 equal positive or negative 8. Applications on the cube root. We have to know or to remember that the volume of a sphere, its rule equal 4 over 3 by r power 3, and the r here means the radius of the sphere. And the area of the sphere equal 4 by r power 2, and the volume of the cube that we took in form 7 will be edge length times itself times itself. Example on this application, find the diameter length of the sphere whose volume 1372 over 81 by cubic unit, using the pi here equal. Solution. Since the volume of a sphere equal 4 over 3 by r power 3, so we will put the value of the volume of the sphere, which is 1372 over 81 by equal 4 over 3 by r power 3. We will cancel by with the by, so the equation will be 1372 over 81 equal 4 over 3 r power 3. To make it r power 3 on one side, so we move the 4 over 3 to the other side by divide. So it will be 1372 over 81 divide 4 over 3. So r power 3 equals 343 over 27. To find the value of r, we will take the cube root of 343 over 27, which is 7 over 3. Here he wanted to find the diameter. Since we know that the diameter equal 2 times the radius, so the diameter equal 2 times 7 over 3, which is 14 over 3.